Hello, passionate Tottenham supporters. If you're as dedicated to our beloved club as we are, let's hit a milestone together. We're so close to reaching 4,000 subscribers, and your support makes all the difference. Smash that subscribe button now, give this video a like, and stick around for the latest updates about everything happening at Tottenham. Let's make history together, starting today. Tottenham manager Thomas Frank has publicly shouldered full responsibility for his team's crushing 4-1 defeat to Arsenal in the North London derby, describing the result as painful and unacceptable. The Emirates Stadium witnessed a lopsided encounter that left Spurs supporters frustrated and many leaving early, unable to watch the second half unravelling of their side. Frank did not shy away from acknowledging the scale of the humiliation, apologising directly to fans who made the trip, admitting that the performance fell far short of the standards expected of a team under his guidance. The defeat has left Spurs in 9th place, while Arsenal extended their lead at the top to 6 points, highlighting the gulf between the two sides on the day. Sunday's clash was dominated by Eberechi, the Arsenal star who nearly moved to Tottenham from Crystal Palace in the summer. Eze produced a sensational hat-trick, demonstrating pace, technique, and clinical finishing to dismantle Frank's side. His brilliance emphasised the sharp contrast between the two teams, as Arsenal's attacking cohesion and fluidity made Spurs look disjointed and reactive. For Tottenham supporters, watching Eze light up a fixture they had hoped to compete in fiercely was a bitter pill to swallow, and the performance left little doubt as to why Arsenal are currently enjoying a dominant run at the summit of the Premier League. Frank admitted that his tactical approach, a cautious 5-4-1 formation aimed at containing Arsenal's dynamic forwards, backfired dramatically. The first half saw Arsenal's rapid passing and intelligent movement dismantle Spurs' defensive structure, forcing the Danish coach to abandon his system at half-time. By the time the adjustments were made, Arsenal had already scored early in the second half to make it 3-0, leaving Tottenham little chance to mount a comeback. Frank conceded that the collapse was not only down to formation but also a lack of aggression and intensity in key moments, which allowed Arsenal to dominate possession and exploit spaces with ease. In an unflinching post-match interview, Frank made it clear that he was taking responsibility for the defeat. "I firmly believe that, regardless of the system you choose, success is possible. But today, it simply didn't work," he said. "I fully understand the criticism and will always take full responsibility. The responsibility for today's poor performance lies entirely with me." He highlighted that while the tactical setup was flawed, the team's inability to challenge for the ball, win duels, and apply pressure at decisive moments compounded the problem, leaving Tottenham exposed and struggling to create meaningful chances throughout the game. The Danish coach also reflected on the broader issues affecting Spurs beyond tactics. "Whatever system we played, we needed to be more aggressive and win our duels. That doesn't depend on the system, but I must take responsibility for everything today," Frank admitted. "It's concerning, of course. We're working hard to improve, but sometimes it's not just about playing the ball out or finding a good pass. In matches like this, Arsenal exploited small spaces and recovered the ball in dangerous areas. We failed to take advantage, and consequently, we didn't create enough chances. Creativity was low, yes, but that wasn't my main concern today." The remarks highlight the multiple layers of the struggle Spurs faced: tactical miscalculations, insufficient intensity, and a lack of decisive moments all combined to produce a result that will linger painfully in the memory of fans. Tottenham supporters are on edge as speculation intensifies over the future of manager Thomas Frank, following a string of disappointing results that have left the club struggling in the Premier League standings. Rumours circulating in the media suggest that the board is growing increasingly frustrated with the Danish coach's tactics and inability to inspire consistency, particularly after heavy defeats against key rivals. Fans are left wondering whether Frank's position is truly secure or if the club is preparing to make a dramatic change at the helm, sparking intense debate across social media and fan forums. Every interview, every tactical decision, and every upcoming match now feels loaded with potential implications for his future, keeping the Spurs faithful glued to updates and rumours alike. The situation has only been fueled by Tottenham's recent struggles in big fixtures, which have raised questions about Frank's capacity to deliver results under pressure. Insiders suggest that while the board has faith in his long-term vision, patience may be wearing thin as rivals continue to strengthen and Spurs falter in crucial moments. Supporters are eager to know whether the club will back Frank through the storm or if a high-profile replacement could be on the horizon, potentially reshaping the Premier League landscape. Every report, every analysis, and every post-match statement now carries the weight of speculation, leaving fans hanging on for confirmation and imagining how a managerial change could alter the trajectory of the season. Speculation surrounding Thomas Frank's future at Tottenham has reached fever pitch as the club struggles to find consistency in the Premier League, leaving fans and pundits alike on edge. Sources close to the board suggest that internal reviews have intensified, focusing not only on tactical decisions and team selection but also on Frank's ability to motivate and manage a squad facing mounting pressure. The recent heavy defeats, particularly against key rivals, have amplified doubts about his effectiveness, with every training session, press conference, and upcoming fixture now under intense scrutiny. Rumours of high-profile replacements have only added to the tension, with whispers of potential candidates circulating among supporters and the media, fueling debates over whether the Danish manager will be granted more time to turn things around or whether the board is preparing for a dramatic change at the helm. This uncertainty has created a charged atmosphere around the club, where every result carries the potential to tip the balance on Frank's tenure. The situation has left Tottenham supporters anxiously speculating about the club's next move, with each match taking on heightened significance in the context of Frank's future. Insiders indicate that the board is weighing the risks of a managerial change against the potential benefits, considering whether a fresh approach could reinvigorate the squad or whether patience with Frank could eventually yield stability and improve performances. Every poor result, missed opportunity, or tactical misstep now fuels the narrative that a shake-up could be imminent, while victories offer only temporary relief. Fans are left imagining how a new manager could transform the team, bringing renewed energy, fresh ideas, and a boost in confidence, or conversely, the disruption that comes with change mid-season. This ongoing suspense keeps supporters glued to updates, creating an atmosphere where speculation dominates conversations both online and off, and where the ultimate fate of Thomas Frank remains one of the hottest topics in English football. Before we dive into the video, I've got a quick favor to ask. Help us reach that huge milestone of 4,000 subscribers by hitting the subscribe button right now. And while you're at it, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a moment of our content. Let's make it happen together. Now, let's get into it. Tottenham fans are at the center of one of the club's biggest debates this season, the future of Thomas Frank. With speculation mounting over whether he will remain in charge, supporters are being asked to share their views. Should the board back Frank and give him time to turn things around, or is a bold change needed to revitalize Spurs' season? Every fan has an opinion on tactics, player motivation, and how the team should approach upcoming fixtures, and the debate is buzzing across social media and fan forums. How do you see the team performing in the next crucial weeks, and what impact do you expect if Frank stays in charge? Beyond the managerial question, supporters are weighing what performances the squad needs to compete at the top level and which players must step up immediately. Every attack, defensive lapse, and key moment on the pitch feels magnified under the cloud of uncertainty. Fans are being invited to voice their predictions, hopes, and concerns. Should Tottenham trust continuity or take a dramatic leap with a new manager? Your opinion is part of the conversation shaping the future of Spurs and could influence the mood around the club for the rest of the season. Stay tuned for the hottest updates and breaking news about Tottenham every single day. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you're loving the content. We'd love to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments and help us make each video even better. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.